Are you tired of forking out too much money to treat your acne? Today, I'll teach you how to treat your acne for less than $5. Hi, good day ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Inky from Skynfyx, your digital skin doctor, and today I'll be sharing with you the cheapest method to get rid of your acne. Now, this is the cheapest method, it doesn't mean it is actually the best method. A lot of acne treatments out there, and sometimes when you visit dermatologists, it can get pretty pricey. So today I'll be sharing with you a couple of products that you can buy over the counter in most pharmacies available in your country, in Malaysia and in Southeast Asia to get rid of your bacterial acne and fungal acne at a much cheaper cost at just $5. In front of me are a couple of products that you'll be able to find in your pharmacies, and they're all inexpensive. Now, first up, most of the time acne is because of two main problems: excessive sebum production with an overgrowth of bacteria. Hence, these particular items that I'm going to be showing you will actually help get rid of both the overgrowth of bacteria and the overproduction of sebum. All these particular steps can be incorporated into your current skincare routine. First up, I'm going to introduce to you Sulphur Soaps. What we have here in front of us is we have the Nixoderm Sulphur Soap, Nixoderm Sulphur and Salicylic Soap, and here we have the BioShield Soap with sulphur, salicylic acid, jojoba oil, and aloe vera. Now, what is sulphur? Sulphur has been used for many years, and what sulphur does for the skin is it helps reduce the amount of sebaceous production. So it means that it reduces oil. On top of just reducing oil, sulphur also helps exfoliate a little bit of dead skin cells and what we call keratolytic effect. Now, it is more towards reducing sebum than to exfoliate your skin. So sulphur has been used for over the years to dry up the skin. Sulphur is very gentle to your skin. It acts something a little bit like benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid, except that it's much more gentle. So if you're looking for pure sulphur soap, this brand in Malaysia, and you can actually find this in Malaysia, alright? This is actually a Nixoderm. They sell for roughly about 8 ringgit. Now, it's not that expensive. If you convert it to US dollars, it's about $2 US only. Now, what sulphur does, and this particular sulphur soap, Nixoderm, has 10% sulphur. Now, 10% sulphur, what it does, it dries up the amount of sebaceous production, and at the same time, it can help get into your clogged pores and remove the clogged pores. Sulphur is great for very teeny tiny whiteheads, blackheads, and even sebaceous filaments. Sulphur is also great for very mild acne vulgaris, or means very mild acne. Now, sulphur itself can't really help get rid of large nodular or large cystic acne. And with that, you need help. In addition of sulphur, you need to add in salicylic acid. So what we have here is another soap. This has, let me check, this has 8.5% sulphur with 2% salicylic acid. So with the combination of both sulphur and salicylic acid, not only does it dry up the skin, the salicylic acid actually gets into your pores and helps remove and exfoliate the dead skin cells and remove the sebum plugs, right? The ones that are actually causing your acne to grow. So if you're looking for something that can actually help reduce not only whiteheads, blackheads, but as well as large acne, you can always opt for sulphur and salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, as we know, it's a beta hydroxy acid, very good. It actually binds to oil, so it's actually very good to reduce the amount of sebum production, and as well as if you have acne-prone skin, helps reduce the acne. However, one of the downside of combining both sulphur and salicylic acid is that there is a chance that it might actually over dry your skin. And once your skin is over dried, you're gonna have issues with dehydrated skin, damaged skin barrier, and a dehydrated skin can actually lead to more acne. So another brand is BioShield. Now what BioShield has, it has sulphur and salicylic acid as well. So what BioShield has is it has 10% sulphur, it has 2% salicylic acid, great to reduce sebum and help exfoliate the skin. It also has jojoba oil and aloe vera. So what jojoba oil and aloe vera does, it helps rehydrate the skin, so it prevents, I wouldn't say prevent, but it actually reduces the risk of dry skin. you can use sulfur soaps not only for facial acne, but for body acne as well. And what sulfur does very well, it also helps reduce fungal acne. So if you're having fungal acne issues over your body or over your face, do look for an ingredient in your skincare or in your soaps with sulfur. It helps very, very well. I would highly suggest you to use sulfur soaps not twice a day, but just once a day if you have acne or very severe acne, and at the same time, once your acne is not so serious, you can use it once every 2 to 3 days. So if you're only suffering from blackheads, whiteheads, or very mild acne, you can just use a pure sulfur soap. However, if you're suffering from larger acne, nodular acne, cystic acne, you might want to choose sulfur with salicylic acid. Today, not only are we going to share with you how to exfoliate your skin using a cleanser, however, we'll also be sharing with you what you can actually do when you have an active acne. So there is a product out there that you can actually spot over your face to reduce active acne. Enter the Nixoderm ointment. Now, Nixoderm ointments have been around for many years. Now, what is the difference between the ointment and their soaps, right? The ointment and soaps. So their soaps contain sulfur and salicylic acid. What Nixoderm ointment has, it actually has benzoic acid 6%. It has salicylic acid 2.5% and sulfur at 4.5%. What is benzoic acid? Benzoic acid is primarily used to treat fungal infections, things like tinea, ringworm, athlete's foot. It's been used for many years and it's actually very effective. So anyone suffering from fungal acne or even just fungal infection in general, you can actually use benzoic acid. It also contains salicylic acid and sulfur inside to help reduce the amount of acne that you're actually having. Now, it is suspended in oil, so it's actually an ointment form. Now, how do you actually use this? Now you can actually combine it with any of these soaps, right? You can actually use it with the soaps. What you do is you cleanse your face, and then you layer a moisturizer over the top. You still need to moisturize your skin because sulfur dries up your skin, salicylic acid dries up your skin. So you need to layer a layer of moisturizer over top, and over the areas with active acne, you can actually put a little bit of this, right? What we call the Nixoderm ointment. Very thin layer, spread over the areas with active acne and leave it on. Now, how long should you actually leave it on? Now, this is actually up for debate. It is recommended to leave on overnight. So you have an active acne, and after you've cleansed your face and moisturized, you leave it on overnight. However, one of the main issues with with a 2% salicylic acid leave on with benzoic and sulfur is not only does it over dry your skin, it does create what we call PIE scars, post-inflammatory erythema scars. Now, these are generally red scars that appear after the acne disappears. This is actually because of the strength of the benzoic acid and as well as the salicylic acid. It does harm the skin. So one of the risks of using the ointment is you're going to end up with PIE scars if you leave it for too long. So one of the ways that I actually recommend to use a Nixoderm ointment or an ointment like this is clean your face with a sulfur soap, moisturize, and spot over the areas with acne. Leave it on for around 1 to 2 hours maximum. Now there are also ways whereby some people actually leave on for only 30 minutes, and that actually works very well. You can actually just leave on for 1 or 2 hours. Now, why only 1 or 2 hours? Because of the strength of the salicylic acid. 2% salicylic acid actually gets into your skin pretty quickly, and thus it does the job of getting into your skin, reducing the active acne, exfoliating the dead skin, and removing the sebum plug from inside. So you get to reduce your acne minus the risk of getting a severe PIE scar. This only sells for about 8 to 10 ringgit in Malaysia, so roughly sells for $2 to $2.5 US. So imagine if you're using one of these soaps and you combine with this, it's less than $5 US. So there you have it, one of the cheapest ways to actually treat your active acne. Now, it is not the best way, but it's definitely one of the easier way to treat your acne, one of the cheapest ways to treat your acne, especially if you've tried many products and or you are financially constrained, probably you don't have a big budget for it. So this is definitely one of the ways to help treat your acne. However, it risks scarring. A lot of questions asked is, can it also help reduce deep scars? Theoretically, sulfur helps exfoliate dead skin cells. Salicylic is a great keratolytic agent. It means it helps exfoliate dead skin cells as well. However, there are no studies, and clinically as well, we have not seen the effectiveness on scars. So I highly do not encourage you to use either one of these products for deep scars. Only use it for active acne. Alright guys, if you find this video informative and it helps you, please click like, comment and subscribe. And do remember to click the notification bell button to get notified of all new videos. Skynfyx releases videos on a weekly basis to help you treat your skin at home safely. Now, do forward this video to your family and friends if you think that they might actually benefit from it. And that's it from me. I'm Dr. Inky, your digital skin doctor, and always remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay informed. Are you tired of wasting time and money on your skin, but nothing works? We are here to help. Skynfyx is a platform that provides personal care education completely free. Skynfyx is run by skin doctors and skincare experts. You can chat and consult with our skin doctors without ever leaving your home. Other than free advice, Skynfyx also provides tailor-made solutions for your skin problem with customized medical-grade skincare delivered right to your doorstep. Skynfyx, your digital skin doctor.